comes the golden tide, washing through my memory, bringing back the moments that still live inside of me. I found an old song on the radio, one I hadn't heard in years, and suddenly I was 17 again, with the windows down and no fears, driving nowhere on a summer evening, laughing with my closest friends, certain that the night would last forever, certain we'd never change. Funny how a melody can carry an entire world inside. One note, one voice, one feeling, and you're traveling through time. The sunlight danced across the water like it knew exactly where to go, and every reflection seemed to tell me some things never really leave us. Golden tide, rolling through my heart tonight. Golden tide, turning memories into life. Every laugh, every mistake, every dream I left behind. Golden tide brings them back in colors I forgot. Let it roll, let it shine. Golden tide. Family gathered on the shoreline, children chasing waves of dust, a grandfather teaching stories that were older than all of us. I watched the sea from a distance, and something in me smiled, because life keeps changing faces, but it never loses wonder. The years move fast, the seasons turn, yet somehow the important things remain, hidden in ordinary moments, waiting to be remembered again. The tide doesn't keep the water, and the day doesn't keep the sun, but that doesn't make them meaningless, makes them beautiful. Golden tide, rolling through my heart tonight. Golden tide, oh, turning memories into life. Every laugh, every mistake, every dream I left behind. Golden tide brings them back in colors I forgot. Maybe we're not supposed to hold on to every chapter that we love. Maybe we're supposed to carry pieces and let the rest drift with the current. Not with sadness, not with regret, but with gratitude for the fact that it happened at all. Golden tide, carry me back. Golden tide, bring me home. Golden tide, golden tide. Oh, golden tide, flowing through the years I've known, showing how much I have grown. Every ending shaped the person standing here beneath the sky. Golden tide, thank you for the ride. Here comes a golden tide, soft as a summer breeze, carrying yesterday into today. Golden tide, golden tide. There's a golden horizon waiting just beyond the day. I can feel it shining, calling me its way. Before the streets began to hum, the world was wrapped in quiet colors, and the morning had just begun. A bicycle rolled down an empty road, a dog barked somewhere in the distance, and the first light spilled across the rooftops like a promise of existence. Some days arrive like a question, some days arrive like a song, and this one felt like an invitation to keep moving on. The sky turned amber then gold, as if the day was unfolding slowly, not rushing toward anything, just becoming what it was meant to be. Golden horizon, stretching farther than I can see. Hey, golden horizon, opening something inside of me. Hey, every sunrise writes a story across the edge of the sky. Oh, golden horizon reminds me to keep my eyes wide, 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 wide. Oh, here we go, into the glow. Oh, golden horizon. I met an old woman by the market, selling flowers near the square. She smiled and said every morning is a second chance, then tucked the rose behind her hair. I carried those words for miles as the day unfolded around me. Funny how wisdom sometimes arrives in places you don't expect to see. Not from books, not from signs, but from people simply living their lives. The sun kept climbing higher, and so did my belief that there's beauty waiting everywhere if we're willing to receive. Golden horizon, stretching farther than I can see. Oh, golden horizon, opening something inside of me. Hey, hey, yeah, every sunrise writes a story across the edge of the sky. Oh, golden horizon reminds me to keep my eyes wide, wide, wide. I don't know what tomorrow brings, and maybe that's alright. The future doesn't need to be solved before tonight. Maybe life is less about certainty and more about wonder, less about reaching the finish line and more about discovering what's around the next corner. What's around the next corner? Horizon, shining bright, golden, golden rise. Feel the light, golden, keep rising, 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 rising. shows me the way. Golden horizon. Sunlit waters, dancing under open skies. moment passing by, and that's enough. That's enough.
I've got a soul, burning brighter every day. No matter where the shadows fall, I find my way. Oh yeah. I used to wait for perfect timing, for all the stars to align, thinking life would finally happen at some future point in time. But mornings kept arriving, whether I was ready or not, and every sunrise seemed to whisper, use the day you've got. So I stopped standing at the doorway, looking for a sign above, and started building something real from the pieces that I love. The sun doesn't ask permission before it lights the sky. It simply shows up every morning, and that's enough to inspire. I've got a soul, bright enough to break the clouds. I've got a soul, and I'm not backing down. Every challenge is a lesson. Every road can lead somewhere. I got a soul, and there's fire in the air. Rise again, begin again. The light is yours. The light is yours. The light is yours. I met a street musician downtown, yeah, playing songs for passing strangers. His guitar was worn in weather, but his smile could fill a stadium. He said, most people spend their whole lives waiting for confidence to arrive, but confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build. Those words stayed with me long after the music faded away, and every step I've taken since then has carried a little more belief. Not because the road got easier, but because I trusted my feet. I got a soul, bright enough to break the clouds. I got a soul, and I'm not backing down. Every challenge is a lesson. Every road can lead somewhere. I got a soul, and there's fire in the air. The world will tell you to be careful, to stay inside the lines, but dreams were never meant to live their whole lives in disguise. Sometimes you have to risk the comfort to discover what you're worth. Sometimes you have to leave familiar ground to find your own horizon. Keep burning, keep rising. Oh, don't stop now. Keep burning, keep rising. day. No matter where the shadows fall, I'll find my way. I'll find my way. Beyond the blue, there's something waiting. I don't know what it is, but I know I'm going. I grew up staring at the ocean from the edge of a sleepy town, watching cargo ships on the horizon disappear without a sound. As a kid I used to wonder what existed past that line, what stories live beyond the distance, what dreams were waiting there to find. Years passed and life got busy, responsibilities took their place, but every now and then that still return to my face. There's a part of me that's restless, a part that still believes the world is bigger than the fences we build around our dreams. Beyond the blue, beyond what I can see, there's a road sailor in a harbor who'd crossed oceans half his life. His face was lined like gold maps, drawn by weather, wind, and time. He said, the best things that ever happened to me weren't the things I planned, they were the things I almost missed because I was afraid. Those words stayed with me like a song that never fades. Maybe courage isn't fearlessness, maybe courage is simply this: taking one more step forward, even when you don't know what comes next. Beyond the blue, beyond what I can see, there's a road I haven't traveled, calling quietly to me. Beyond the blue, past the edge of certainty, there's a life still unfolding, and I wanna meet it willingly. Not every door rides wide open, not every answer shines like gold. Sometimes the future whispers softly and asks us to be bold, to trust the pull of curiosity, to follow what feels true, because growth begins the moment we step beyond the blue. Beyond the blue, keep going. Beyond the blue, keep growing. Farther now, farther now. I can feel the world expand, every new horizon places possibility. beyond the blue. Can you hear it? The horizon calling, not with words, but with a feeling. I was sitting in a train station, watching strangers come and go, each carrying a different story, to places I would never know. A woman with a worn out suitcase, a young man staring at the sky, an old traveler reading maps, with a spark still in his eyes. And for a moment I remember that the world is wide and wild, much bigger than the routines. We've grown comfortable inside. Some dreams don't arrive loudly, they don't demand attention. They wait patiently in the background until you're ready to listen. The horizon's calling, and I don't want to ignore it anymore. The horizon's calling, like waves against a distant shore. There's a road I've never walked, a sky I've never seen before. The horizon's calling, my heart is at the door. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? The horizon calling. I remember being younger, drawing maps inside my room, marking places on the globe. I swore I'd visit someday soon. Life had other plans, of course, responsibilities arrived, but somewhere underneath it all, that dream never truly died. It's funny how certain longings stay with us through every year, not because they're unfinished, but because they're sincere. Maybe there's a reason some desires never fade. Maybe they're pointing toward a life we're still meant to create. The horizon's calling, and I don't want to ignore it anymore. The horizon's calling, like waves against a distant shore. There's a road I've never walked, a sky I've never seen more sunrise, one more chance to be amazed.